Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the second Let's Talk Call-In special. Let me say from the top. Last time we did this, I think it was last week, maybe it was the week before. I don't remember now. But last time we had a really good turnout. We had loads of people joining in the chat, loads of people joining in on the show, and we did really well. We got loads of new backers for campaigns. And you know what? It's really good to see that these shows are paying off and that they're actually helping the community. Let me say a quick hello to Michael, who's joined the stream, and Burnt Scribe. How we doing, dudes? Good to see you both here. Bit of a quieter one today. I haven't really promoted the stream as much. I've just been so busy. But that's part of the reason why I'm doing these call-in specials, is because I'm currently in the build-up to the Tailless launch. So just to make the workload easier on me, I'm doing these call-in specials rather than doing the regular shows where, you know, I get one guest on to talk for an hour or so. And just because it's a lot of work to schedule everything. So we're doing these call-in shows just to lighten the workload on me until Tailless is out. Once Tailless is out, I plan on going through these streams and getting every single person who has come on to talk for 10 minutes or so. I'm going to book them on a full hour-long show. You know, so we find out a little bit more about their projects. We saw some really good books last week. We're going to see a couple of really good books today. We currently have 2 people in the back room. So remember, guys, anyone watching, if you've got a project you want to talk about, absolutely anything at all, be it comics related, movies, whatever. Just there's the link in the live chat pinned at the top. Just click that. You come on. I'll give you 10 minutes or so to talk about your various projects. We've had a couple more people show up. All right, me babbers. It's Bristolian Dave. How you doing, my friend? We got Jacobus Gotex. Aloy hoy. We have almost the whole Bargain Bin crew here. Let me say, make sure you check out my channel tomorrow. I'll be hosting the Bargain Bin show. And currently, we have like no solid theme yet. Okay, so if anyone watching today wants to suggest something, we have some ideas. We'll come up with something before tomorrow. It'll be a good show. But if anyone in the chat has some suggestions, what can we do on the Bargain Bin show tomorrow? What do you want to see from us Bargain Binners? Just let us know. Yeah, we'll appreciate any ideas. So I tell you what, before we get started, that bloody Rob lol. Before we get started, I'm just going to show you something real quick. I'm going to talk about my own project, The Adventures of Tailless in Outer Space. Let me show you this. So the links to this campaign are in the description below. I see Dave in the chat. Maybe Dave can throw a link in there. But I've also got Neve somewhere in the room. Maybe she can throw a link in the live chat. Apologies if you hear my dog whining. She's on the bed just over there, kicking up a fuss. So yeah, guys, The Adventures of Tailless in Outer Space. Links in the description below. Make sure you check it out. We're currently in the sign-up phase. This is going to be a project released in end of June, start of July. And then backers should have the book in their hand around the end of August, start of September. It's going to be a summer project. I know I'm a bit loosey-goosey on the dates. It's just because I want to get as much work as I can done on this before we launch. So I want, like, say, 98% of it to be done before we launch. So just whenever that happens, it'll be end of June, start of July we launch. If you're a fan of classic Saturday morning cartoons like the Thundercats, Transformers, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, then this is the book for you. I promise you. It's all that lovely 90s nostalgia, plus so much more. It's like light-hearted, cartoon-style comic book action where you follow the adventures of this hulked-out He-Man-style cat in outer space called Tailless. He's a vigilante. He helps save the universe from these super-powered villains. And you're going to get all 4 currently released mini-comics, plus 2 bonus mini-comics, all in one beautiful collection for the first time. In fact, you're going to get absolutely everything Tailless in one place for the first time ever. That includes a massive bonus material section where you're going to see the complete evolution of the character from all the way back 6 or 7 years ago when I first came up with him. So make sure you check that out. There's nowhere else in Comicsgate or even in mainstream comics you're going to get a bonus material section this in-depth than in the Tailless collection. I'll talk to you more about this in a bit, but the sign-up perk, artwork by Mary Boys legend Chubb. He's done a beautiful drawing of Tailless and Harry from the Mary Boys that will be featured on a trading card and 11x17 fold-out poster, which will be absolutely free as long as you sign up and back the project. And what have we got to lose? Sign up, guys. You can get this beautiful artwork. They'll be available nowhere else on the campaign. So make sure you sign up. And remember, we have the potential to unlock that beautiful 7th mini comic, which is going to take this project up to over 50 pages of story content alone. Make sure you check that out. That's The Adventure of Talos in Outer Space. The link's in the description, guys. I'm out of breath, so I'm going to take a sip of my drink. I'm on the Amstel today. It's bloody lovely. I don't drink a lot, but I thought I would tonight. Let me check the stream, the live chat real quick. We got Dave. Can we have a dog stream? I would love to chill out with a dog and get her on stream, but she's so bloody excitable. She won't sit still for long. You have to, it's weird to catch her in one place. Maybe I can set it up on the sofa at some point and get her on. I'd like to do that. That'd be fun. Saturday Morning Cartoons has my name written all over it. Dude, you're going to love this project. Trust me. Everyone in the live chat today is going to love this project. It's all that good 90s nostalgia plus so much more. Tomorrow is going to be the knitting stream. Guys, we're on knitting stream. Anyone raise us a knitting stream? 6 or 7 years ago, I was 3 years old. That is correct. I grew a beard really quickly. Just saying. Knitting stream. Guys, I think it's knitting stream time. Okay. Nina, by the way, is in the green room. We'll be talking to her in just a bit. So if you want to find out all about her wonderful projects, just stay tuned. We'll be talking to her in a bit. But first, we have our first guest of the night. We got Mike. How you doing, my dude?
Doing awesome.
Good. What have you been up to today?
Work on a gigantic red dress Chris commission.
Right.
Because Sugar Chris and his red dress is notorious.
He's right.
And then I had a launch stream with your next guest, Nina. So yeah. I'm gonna leave it all up to her, and I'm gonna be talking about Love and Korra.
Oh, cool. Black Rose Comics has just joined us. That's not Black Rose.
Hey,
how you doing, dude? Yeah, dude. Last time I had you on, I see you're sharing your screen with me right now, but you showed me all the physical books and all that. So I'm interested to see what you're going to show me now. But before we go into that, I'm going to give you about 10 minutes or so to talk about your book. But before we do so, since I last saw you a week or so ago, how's the progress going on the book? Have you done much on
it? Shipping is out. Like the first shipment is all out. We're completely fulfilled so far, and I'm going to leave the campaign open for a couple more weeks. And that's why I'm mainly going to be talking about the next comic.
Okay. Cool. Let's say hello to Genuine Comics before we.
What up, Dave?
How you doing, dude?
The other Dave, because one Dave is already in there.
Cool. I'm gonna bring your screen up now. We've got about 10 minutes, so go on, dude. Tell me all about Life on Korra, issue 4.
So, Life on Korra is a series of short stories set in the world of Korra, which is a gigantic core orbiting, like flying through space, and it has continents orbiting it like planets, and on those continents there is actually life, and every issue we follow a new kind of creature and how they live within that world, what kind of society they live in, if they're alone in the world, if they're solitary creatures, what kind of day do they have, stuff like that. And for Life on Korra 4, we are going to go from the high mountains of Life on Korra 3 into the depths of the sea and follow the Nisius, who have a very strict society where all of your entire life is set to the inner talent that you have.
Right.
And they don't allow for growth.
Okay.
And so this is about the individual going against society and its rules, but in a very child-friendly, all ages way, showing that yes, you can do your own thing. But just because something is harder to learn doesn't mean that that's impossible, which is exactly what society taught you.
That's
And
interesting.
yeah, it's my writer went a lot deeper than I expected. Uh,
Let them down a rabbit hole, is it?
well, yeah, and that for only a 32-page story,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
incredible. And if you sign up, every physical copy, every physical order is going to have 30% or more discount. Not only
Oh,
that, but we managed to get the shipping down from the 23 euros that you see on Lavancore 3 to
yeah,
only 8 euros. So that means that for 15 euros or about $18, you're going to
yeah,
get a 32-page comic with extras,
yeah,
and that 30 to 40% discount goes for all book tiers.
yeah, yeah. That's really cool. I haven't seen anybody offering a financial discount on the sign up tier before. I think that's a cool idea. That's unique. Well done, dude. Good for thinking about that.
Thank you,
Guys,
Jacobus. You're
a
awesome.
30% discount for sign up. Yeah, Jacobus posted the link. So if you want to sign up for yourself, check it out.
Thanks,
He's
man.
signed up.
You
So if
are a
Jacobus is
godsend.
signed up, then what are you waiting for? He's one of the cool kids, and all the cool kids are signing up to Life on Quora. So make sure you get on that.
Even the catch-up tier will have like 40% off. So
Yeah,
we're talking serious discounts for 4 comics in a series. Now, if you want either of these, if you wouldn't mind making it all big.
oh yeah, yeah. There we
So
go.
we got this is Lavacora 3. This is the Stone Server variant, which is an
Yeah.
homage to the Silver Server, obviously.
Oh, I can
But it
see that.
actually it actually has something to do with something in the story. Like it's
Right.
not just an homage. And then there is the Pebbles in Peril variant.
Right.
And these two are only going to be available on the Indiegogo campaign for Lavancora 3. So that is a last moment. That's your last chance to get these. If I ever
Right.
give them away in the future, there's only 50 made, and that's all they're going to be made of those. And then you can get the normal variant, and that will be available on Lavancora 4 with
Yeah,
the
yeah.
same low shipping and everything.
That's really cool. What is your catch up tier? Is that going to include all 4 issues then?
Yes, all
Yeah.
4 issues. I'm going to do a 1, 2, and 4 for the people that only grabbed issue 3.
Yeah.
And then there's a catch-up tier for the digitals, but you can read issue 1 and 2 for free on tapas.io if you look up live on Quora.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm only 6 pages away from finishing the comic.
Oh, that's good.
And then my colorist is going to be done to page number 18, and then she's going to have 13 pages left to do over the course of the campaign.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then, just like with Love on Korra 3, we're going to be able to fulfill within a month.
Cool. So we're in the sign up right now. Guys, make
Yes.
you sign up. When are we going live?
June 11th.
June 11th.
Halfway through June. This is the second weekend of June.
Have you got a special launch show to go on that you can tell the viewers about?
I'm talking to Shay, Shay the Red,
Yeah, yeah.
and I hope I can get on her show. And if I can't, then there's plenty of other awesome people that I can hang out with.
Yeah,
So
that'd be a great show to go on. I was on there.
Oh yeah.
She's really good. She's fun to go on with. She's good at talking to. So once we've launched, when can backers expect to receive your book in hands?
August at latest.
Okay.
So
That's a really quick turnaround, to be fair.
Yeah, that's the thing. We're nearly done with the comic already.
Yeah.
So once we're starting the campaign, my colorist is going to finish the last 13 pages that you will have to do at that point. And then, then it's only proofreading for a week or two getting a proof print and sending it off to the printers. And the printer I have returns within a week, and a couple of days later, and everything is shipped out, just like with Lava Korra 3 just now.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, you're doing the same thing as me, where you get all the work done beforehand, so you can launch and deliver quickly. That's the way I personally think it should be done.
Well,
so, props to you.
If people trust enough in me to invest in me and try and get a comic, then I had better actually have things ready to go, because that's my promise to everyone that backs.
Yeah.
No delays for me.
I really like the idea that each Korra book is a different species, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So how many are you planning to do? Are you just going to continue this on until you run out of ideas, or?
Well, currently I have up to issue 10 scripted.
Oh.
Like by my writers.
Yeah.
And then if they run out of ideas, then I'll find new writers. I want to keep going on this comic. This is my world. This is my little sandbox. And my writers are doing such a wonderful job of making this world feel so much more alive, that it would be senseless for me to stop on this, because people read Love and Korra 1, which was only 22 pages, and they came back to me like, dude, when is the next one coming out? Because this is fun, and then I finished Love and Korra 2 in March 2020, a week before the first con of 2020. And then it all died.
All shut down. That's the way, man.
Man, that hurt.
Yeah.
But, you don't give up. You just keep going. And I'm proud to present Love and Korra 3. And I'm going to be super proud to announce Love and Korra 4. And I'm just going to keep going, because this is too much fun. All the pages are traditionally inked as well, and you can buy them at on the campaign. As well as covers originally inked by myself and Rich Perrotta, and a whole slew of other concepts and stuff, and just a ton of stuff that you will not find anywhere else, in a style that you won't find anywhere else in Comicsgate either.
Yeah, that's cool. I will agree. This is a very unique idea for a book. I like it. I used to have these books, which I forget the name of them, but they were like the author would create like dinosaurs and like alien creatures.
Speculative biology.
Say that again?
Speculative biology.
That's it. Is that where you draw the inspiration from?
That's what I'm doing. Exactly that. Like I'm building a world. I made a very improbable world, because it is like it's a ball with lumps of dirt floating around it, and they will and we started thinking about what kind of cultures would live on that, what kind of stories would they tell, what kind of legends would be in creatures like that. And from there I started building the world, making improbable but working physics and everything. Like I got essays long of world building, and then I just set my writers loose in it. Like, these are the rules. You got no red or yellow hues if you're above ground. Like, you will see some pink in this preview, because the light source is only blue. But the lower you go underwater, the more diluted the light gets, and so lower frequencies can actually get through.
That's cool that you've put so much thought and I assume research into this. That's actually cool. So it has some bearing on reality then.
I want to answer a quick question. Yes, Jacobus. The pages will be €50, and then €10 for a copy of the book. And then they're A3 pages. I send them out in double backing, tape all over the place, because nothing is going to happen to these things.
They're going to be well secured.
Yeah, I am very proud of my pages. I do them all traditionally with quill and ink and a little brush, and I spent hours on them, so I want people to really be able to enjoy them.
Yeah, I will say, from what I've seen of your artwork so far, because obviously I missed out on the first few Korras, but what I've seen that you've been posting online, it looks really good. You're a talented artist, dude. So
thanks, man.
Anyone, make sure you sign up. Everyone watching, sign up, because you're going to be notified when this campaign goes live. And check out those original artwork tiers. They're going to be really cool. So, dude, any last words before I let you go?
I want to wish a ton of good luck to Nina, who's coming up next, because she is a wonderful friend. And we launched her campaign only earlier tonight, and it's doing well, and it deserves to do even better. So.
Oh, wicked! It launched tonight.
Yeah, it launched earlier tonight with Sugar Chris.
Oh, that's exciting! I'm gonna have to bring that up now. That's really cool. Hey, Mike, thanks so much for coming on again.
Yeah, thanks for the time, man.
I hope we got you a few new signups today. I'm sure we have. Oh, I hope so. But yeah, come on again next time, and trust me, as soon as my schedule frees up a bit, I'm gonna get you on for a full hour-long show. Sound good?
Yeah, awesome, man. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Good luck on Taylor's too.
Thank you. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Yes.
Oh, I removed it. I hate that. I pressed the button too soon. My bad. My bad. Hey, so we got Nina up next, but real quick, the chat's doing really well at the moment. So thank you everyone who's watching. It's good to see a good turnout here. Before we bring Nina on, let me just show you something real quick. Here we go. We're inceptioning right now. So I mentioned earlier that I tell you a little bit more about the sign up perk, which is, if it loads, just down here. You're going to receive this beautiful artwork by Chubb when you sign up to the Adventures of Taylor in Outer Space. Let me just show you that real quick. Here it is. Trust me, it is beautiful. I have the actual piece in hand, and it's featuring his wonderful and wacky take on Taylor. This like raggedy version of him, which I absolutely love. And he's getting stomped on by Harry, obviously Chubb's own original character from the Mary Boys. So I just wanted to show you this real quick and remind you all that the sign up tier is the only place you're going to be able to receive this as a trading card and poster. It'll be featured nowhere else on the campaign. So make sure you sign up if you intend to get in on this project, because I don't want you to miss out. The artwork is so beautiful, and I want to make sure everyone gets it, gets to see it for themselves. So this will be limited to just people who sign up. So get on it, guys. Now that that's said, one other thing. Like I just said, I do have the original artwork, and I will be selling original artwork on my campaign. So other than the people who sign up, only one lucky backer will be able to purchase it. And by that, I mean they will purchase the original artwork, not the trading card and poster. So that's still exclusive. But you will be able to purchase this actual Chubb artwork on my campaign for a very reasonable price for such a beautiful piece, I think. So make sure you check that out. So that's the sign-up exclusive card. Real quick before we bring the next guest on, let me tell you something else. We're going to have 3 cards on this campaign, and none of them are going to be drawn by myself. That's for 2 reasons, okay? Number one is a time saver, because I'm doing absolutely everything else on this campaign. I'm doing the writing, the illustrating, the lettering. I'm doing, obviously, I'm running the campaign, sorting the book and all that. So really, I just need to load off my plate. But also, I've asked 3 of my favorite CG artists to get in on this with me and do artwork. Number one, of course, Chubb. He's done the sign-up exclusive card. But I also have an exclusive card for my featured tier that'll be on the campaign. And that is done by the amazing Preston Acevedo. So check out this beautiful artwork he's done. This is just the sketch. He's going to paint it up in his lovely watercolor style that everyone knows and loves, his classic Preston Acevedo look. But he has absolutely nailed the look of Taylor's Jet and Adelaide the Phoenix on this trading card artwork. It is absolutely amazing. I'm so glad he's done this. And I was actually really impressed as well because he actually churned this out with like next to nothing in the way of what do you call it? Reference material. Literally just what he's seen when I went on his show and the bits and bobs that I have on my Instagram. So, he's one hell of an artist, and I can't wait for you all to get this card. He's one of my favorite artists. That's why I asked him to do this. And he's just absolutely blown me away. I can't wait to show you the full colorized version. That'll be coming soon. So now that I got that out of the way, let me just check the chat really quick. Yeah, I didn't let Mike finish his last sentence. My bad. I'm so sorry, Mike. I have a problem doing that. I do it all the time. Cut someone off at the last word or two. It's my bad. But it's good to see a lot of people in the chat today. Anyway, guys, we're going to bring on our next guest. Apparently, she launched today. That's really cool. So, Nina, how you doing?
Hi, good evening. Today I'm accompanied by the shed monster Pepper, who refuses to move away from the desk.
Oh, that's very cute. That's very cute.
How are you doing?
How long have you had the shed monster then?
Oh, for a little over a year, but on this desk, about an hour.
Oh, very nice. Yeah, my dog's shedding at the moment as well, and she's leaving hairs all over the place. And I only wear black clothing, and she's white, so it gets absolutely everywhere. You can see it all the time,
Yeah, literally 2 pets, and it's like everywhere.
Exactly. So how are you doing?
Pretty well. I am absolutely exhausted. I've had the longest day, and I'm about to have the longest week as well. So it's time to power through.
Oosh, yes. I'm sure you'll be okay. It's it's all part of the grind.
Exactly. Oh, there she goes.
Bye. All right, we'll see you soon. Hey, you got the twitchy trigger finger from when he escaped Mexico. Indeed, senor. Indeed. So, you launched earlier. How long ago was that? How long have we been live for?
I launched at 5 p.m. here, and it's currently 9:30, so about 4 hours ago.
Oh, wow. So is this the second stream you've come on since being live?
Technically, yeah.
Oh, that's wicked. That's wicked. I'm really chuffed. You came on this stream. So hopefully we can get you a couple more backers. Before I bring it up on screen, how have we done so far? Do you want to tell me the numbers?
50% in 3 hours.
Oh my god. That's amazing.
Yeah, I'm really happy with how it's coming along. It's awesome. It's going along really well.
Yeah. That's amazing. I'm going to bring your screen up now, but Jacobus has just posted the link. So guys, check it out. Now that I know you're live, I'm going to have to check this out for myself. I'm going to have to have a deep dive into this now after I close out the stream. But
thanks, dude.
Mike says he was back in number 1. That's really cool.
He was.
Oh, that's cool. He's your biggest fan. You'll have to send him something special.
Absolutely, yes.
Anyway.
And actually, I'm working on one of the variant covers for Life on Quora number 4, which is what he was talking about earlier. So one of the variant covers for the next volume should be,
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Sorry.
Cool. Jacobus says Aria will buy it. It's a furry book.
It is.
Okay, I will say, I think your book looks amazing, and I probably will back it because I am. I've got the itch right now. Like I feel it bubbles up, and then every now and again I have to just go on an Indiegogo splurge and buy a whole bunch of books. So I have a feeling this one is going to be in my list.
It's actually one of the top trending comics on Indiegogo at this moment, probably because it got at 50% in just a couple of hours. I am so sorry. The cat is trying to claw the hamster. Give me 1 second.
Go rescue the cat.
Terribly sorry.
No, that's fine. Go rescue the cat. Right, it's all kicking off on the Aria Blackness channel.
Okay, sorry.
Everything okay?
Yeah, she was being a bully.
Awesome.
So the reason why she ran away so quickly early was because the hamster woke up.
Okay, very cool. I'll tell you what, I'm going to bring up your screen and then we'll give you 10 minutes or so to talk about your book.
Excellent.
Go for it. Sunrise Blossom Volume 1.
Exactly. Sunrise Blossom Volume 1. 50% in 3 hours is going really well, and we can get there 100% less than a week. Absolutely, we can do it. So what is Sunrise Blossom? So if you like furries, if you like girls kissing, if you like birds, if you like drama, then you will like Sunrise Blossom.
Okay,
it is a coming of
check. I like all those. Carry on.
Awesome, perfect. It is a coming of age story about Ivy, a young falcon harpy abandoned by her birth mother and raised by a family of owls. One day, while traveling with her sister to learn about human culture, Ivy has an argument with her and is separated from her, only to be picked up by a human woman, Violet, who helps her discover herself and bloom into womanhood. But it is only after a dramatic turn of events that Ivy discovers her romantic feelings for her human companion. So yeah, Monster Girls, furries, especially in the later part of the story, girls kissing, but LGBTQIA themes in general.
Yeah.
And if you don't mind, I'll quickly put on the trailer.
Yeah, go for it.
Awesome. Yay!
Wow, very cool.
Awesome.
Before we go any further, let me just say it's good to see everyone in the chat roasting me right now. I swear to God, I write one book about a talking cat in outer space, and I'm Brandon a furry and roasted for eternity. Hey, your trailer looks really good. This whole book looks really good. So, why don't you give us a quick tell us quickly about how this came to be? I understand it was a digital comic, first of all.
Yes. Comic. So I've been working on it for about 2.5 years. Wait, let me see if I can change my screen share things, because I was sharing just one screen. There we go.
Let's bring this back up. There we go.
Is it working?
Yeah.
Okay. So for the past 2.5 years, I have been publishing it on the Webtoons platform, where it has been growing really well. So in the past 2.5, almost 3 years, it's gotten 1,200 subscribers and literally only 300 views away from 130,000 page views, which is pretty good.
Those are good numbers.
Exactly. Yeah, they're pretty good. And well, how it came to be, before I made it, it became a webcomic. It was just a small assignment idea from when I was in comic school. So during my second year of comic school, they asked us to do a 5 or 6 page comic in a non-semi-realistic style. So any kind of cartoony style at all.
Right.
And I had been into Monster Girls for quite some time. And I thought, hey, why not make a short story about a harpy who gets hit by a lady's car, who then takes her in, and then she wakes up with a naked bird lady in her bed. But then I absolutely fell in love with the characters. I fell in love with the concept, and I was like, fuck it, I'm going to make this into a webcomic.
Very cool. That's exactly great. So how big is the webcomic? How many pages have you done so far?
Well, technically, all the arting and stuff is completed. And it's a little over 220 pages.
Oosh. That's a lot.
And I am working on the editing at the moment,
which
is pretty heavy because I have to redo all the lettering because I was a dumb child who thought that using Comic Sans was a good idea.
Oh, no way.
Yes.
Oh, you tried.
Of course.
You tried.
Yeah, I changed it later on, but I have to redo most of the older lettering, and it's coming along well. So to give you an idea, so this is what it looks like on the Webtoons platform, because on Webtoons it's normally for reading on the phone, so you just scroll on the phone as you read the comic.
Yeah.
So like this is an example of what it looks like on Webtoons and what it looks like printed. Pretty much like side by side, one of the hardest and one of my favorite scenes.
Yeah.
And so to quickly explain and show the perks. So for €5, you can just get a digital PDF of the book, which of course you can read entirely on the Webtoons platform. But if you want to have the book in the traditional format, like to save on your computer, or I don't know, if you feel like being a jerk and printing it and selling it at cons, it's there, I guess. Then for €25 is the basic copy, single copy of Volume 1.
Yeah.
For €30, signed copy plus a signed A5 print, which for those Americans is about yay big. A5. For $45, you get 2 copies of the first volume. And of course, you can get a normal add-on for an extra volume. But if you want to get 3 copies, or if you don't want to go through the bother of getting an add-on, it's there. And one person has already claimed it, so I guess it's not useless.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. For €55, you can get 1 copy of Volume 1 together with either an A5 watercolor commission, or whatever size you want digital commission. And last but not least, for €125, 10 copies of Volume 1, all 50% off the original price.
Oh, that's very cool. Can I ask you one question real quick? Are we going to get a Comic Sans tier?
Gosh, I sure hope not. That means I would have to redo a lot of lettering.
I want to start a petition now. We'll have the Comic Sans version of the book out.
Well, no, I don't think so, because only about like a third, maybe a half, roughly half of the comic is currently in Comic Sans. So in that case, I would have to redo the second half in Comic Sans. But aside from the awful font choice, part of the reason why I'm redoing the lettering for at least the first half of the comic, because it's been going on for a long time and I have improved a lot since I first started, is also because I look at the placement, the lettering in general, the spacing of the words and the balloons in my earlier pages, and I'm like, oh.
Have you had to move them around at all to adapt it to the comic book format?
Yes and no.
Yeah.
Because for some, yes, and it was a little bit harder to fit, but not much, because even despite the Webtoon format, whenever I would do the storyboarding of the comic, I always did the storyboard in traditional format, so that when translating into the traditional format, I would already have the panels of the correct size and an idea of where to put the bubbles.
Oh, cool. I will say, it does look very good, how you've adapted the artwork into the new format. It does look very good. I like the way it looks.
Thank you.
Let me just say real quick, I just noticed the chat is absolutely roasting me tonight. I never get this sort of abuse on my streams. I tell you what, I love it. It's all good. I love this. Nina, your book looks really good, and it is really impressive how you've done 50% in just 3 hours.
Thank you. I was also pretty darn surprised.
Yeah. This is really good for. Is this is your first crowdfunded book?
Crowdfunded, yes. I have printed a few comics before, but those were all directly out of pocket, which were really poor choices because I remember I at one point I spent like 600 euros printing 400 copies of a 10-page comic that nobody ever bought.
Oh no!
But that's because I was pretty naive and I was still like going to my very first cons. And so I thought, yeah, people will buy it. People like this. Gosh, I was wrong.
Oh no!
You know, I may as well add an add-on perk. We should just give them away for free just to get rid of them.
Good idea. I like that. Am I right in remembering you currently live in Italy?
Yes.
Yeah. What's the situation then? Are conventions open yet?
No, sadly. I mean, I see advertisements around for conventions.
Yeah.
But like I look at them and I see that they're rather big ones and in rather densely populated areas. And I'm like, really? Are you sure you're not going to postpone it? Are you absolutely certain?
Yeah.
So
that's what I'm thinking because we currently have like London and Manchester Comic Cons are currently going ahead this summer. Whether they do or not, I don't know. But so as soon as conventions open up in Italy, can we expect to see you there?
Oh, absolutely. Yes.
Yeah.
And I am crowdfunding this comic both in English and in Italian. Though the Italian copies will be shipped later than the English copies because after doing the entire editing in English, I will have to translate it.
Yeah.
But in conventions in Italy, I will be present with Italian copies of Sunrise Blossom as well as some of my older works.
Oh, that's really cool. So Nina, we've hit the 10-minute mark. Your campaign's looking really good. Guys, can someone post it? I think Jacobus has already posted it in the live chat, but if someone could do that again, that'd be really cool.
Oh, shoot. I'm on my boyfriend's computer. I accidentally posted with my phone. Never mind.
Cool. So, is there any last words you want to say on your project before we close out?
If you like birds, back this project.
Hey, guys, if you like birds, back the project. Nina, thank you so much for coming on today.
Thank you so much, Aria.
Thank you. Good luck with your book, and we'll see you soon, okay? Bye-bye. Right, I held out for extra long then before I removed it from the stream, just in case I cut her off. I hope I did everything okay. Let me have a quick swig before I carry on. Oh, it's good beer. Yeah. So thanks, chat. It's really good to see we have a good chat going on today, even though they're absolutely taking the piss out of me. Neve's sat just over there and she's confused now. I wonder if she can hear me and whether she knows we're probably going to do a knitting stream tomorrow. We'll see. Ignorance is bliss indeed. So we got 3 more people in the chat right now. So I was going to do a bit more sharing, but we'll move on really quick. We have Daniel Parker up next. So I believe he's new to the show as well. That's really cool. So hi Dan, how you doing?
Hey man, good to be here.
Hey, nice one. So yeah. I haven't seen you around before. Tell me a little bit about yourself, dude.
So I just started out writing comic books now. I've got my first book that's being crowdfunded as we speak. I've been following Comicsgate pretty much since the beginning, so around 2016, 2017.
Yeah.
And it's just I'm getting into the game.
Oh, that's cool. That's pretty cool. Let me ask you then. I ask everyone who comes on like the regular shows. What's your inspiration? Where did you start with comic books?
So I would say where I started was probably with Batman. Yeah. I grew up watching Batman the Animated Series, and then later on in life, and of course, watched all the movies, and then later on life started reading some of those comic books, and started getting into manga too. I really love Ghost in the Shell and Battle Angel Alita, and, those kinds of stories. So definitely into more of the science fiction, fantasy stories. Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I'm a big fan of sci-fi.
Yeah.
So I tell you what, why don't we bring up your screen and then 10 minutes on the clock? How about that, dude?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Awesome. So tell me all about your project. First off, what's it called?
So it is called Angel's Awakening, and it is set 100 years in the future. Jessica Sawyer is a spy with the psychic ability of teleportation. On her first mission, she's sent deep into enemy territory to recover a body in cryogenic stasis, which is vital to the security of her homeland. Jessica must call on all of her training and abilities to complete her mission as a powerful water elemental stands in her way. It is a 32-page graphic novel, plus there's going to be 16 pages of additional content. The story was written by me, and it was being drawn and colored by Bogdan Ristea, incredibly talented artist, and it's been lettered by Eric Weathers.
Oh, wow.
So I've got I also have a variant cover being done by Carlo Tornelli. Just so as everybody knows, the book is 100% complete. So that's the artwork and the lettering. So once the campaign's done, it's going to go straight into production, and it should be getting into people's hands very quickly. You can see these are some of the interior shots from the book. Just amazing, incredible artwork. Can't say enough about Bogdan. It's just amazing action sequences. It's got beautiful ladies in it. If you like those two things, you're going to love this book.
I like those two things. That sounds great.
Yeah. And also, too, there's going to be some, as I said before, bonus content. It's basically a mini art book. It's going to have the lore of the universe. It's going to have some exclusive peek at some of Jessica's gadgets that she uses throughout the story. And it's also going to have concept art for the characters, along with brief bios. And all of that's going to be, all of those illustrations are done by Bogdan. The campaign comes with 3 different covers. So let me just go up and show you the tiers here. So the featured tier is all 3 covers. So that's the main cover, which with the logos on it.
Yeah.
There's also going to be a Virgin cover, and also the Carlo Tornelli cover, which is a work in progress right now, but it should be finished very soon. There's also a digital tier as well. So for all you folks out there who are international and you don't want to pay for shipping, you can always get the digital tier at $10. You can buy each cover separately, and all 3 of those covers are $15. You can also get this pinup poster here, this tier here with the pinup poster of Jessica in a bikini, along with a copy with the main cover. The poster size is 11 by 17. Or if you want all of those things, you can always get this tier here that includes pretty much everything on there. And last but not least, at $500, for one lucky backer, you can get a traditionally drawn art piece done by Bogdan, and you can get it would be with Jessica and the backer, or somebody who the backer wants to be in the picture with Jessica. So
that is really cool.
Yeah,
I gotta say, I can't believe I haven't seen this campaign before. It looks really good.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I like I said, I'm pretty new to obviously with the creator side of it. So just trying to get myself out there so people can see me and see the book. Because this is an amazing book, and you will not be disappointed if you back it.
Yeah, it looks amazing. Let me just draw your attention to the chat quick. Jacobus says, "Oh shit, you're the dude that done that."
Yeah, that's me.
That's very cool. And then there's a whole debate as to whether it's actually Bogdan on this. And yeah, we confirmed it is Bogdan doing the art.
Bogdan. Yeah,
I gotta say, I can't believe I haven't seen Bogdan's artwork before. He's really good.
Yeah, he is. He's very talented. He can do digital, or he's digital and traditional.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's multi-talented and just, yeah. Like I said, I can't say enough about the guy.
Will he be selling the physical pages then at some point?
I'm sorry?
Has he done any? Has he done physical pages for Angels Awakening?
No, it's all digital.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. So
that makes sense. I gotta say, I'm getting a sort of 80s synthwave vibe from this.
Yeah. It's definitely a lot of inspiration from the 80s, especially the cover, or especially the logo on the cover.
Yeah, for sure. The colors in particular. I gotta tell you, man, I'm really impressed by the artwork. Obviously, I haven't read the story yet. I'm sure your writing is just as amazing. How long have we been live for? Only 9 days, is it?
Yeah, it's only been 9 days, and we're 46% funded. So I mean, it's
that's good.
Yeah. So I do think it will be funded. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. What's the goal? I can't really see on my screen. 3,000, is it?
$3,000. 3,000. Yeah.
Cool. We're doing very well at the moment. Almost 1,500. That is that's really good. You've done well for yourself, dude.
Yes.
I don't remember. Is this your first Indiegogo project?
Yes. Yeah. First one. Yeah.
And then for first project, that's excellent to be doing this well so soon. I gotta say, I hope I get even half the amount of success you have on this already. And I gotta say this looks really good. I like the tier with the pinup poster. That's because I like the Marvel swimsuit editions they used to do.
Oh yeah.
I like finding them in comic shops. That rings that rings familiar to me. I like that. That's cool.
Yeah. And Bogdan did the pinup poster too.
Yeah. Oh, very cool. Let me quickly say hi to Dean, who just popped up. How you doing, dude? Nice to see you here. I said hello quickly to Stencil Artisan, who's also watching earlier. Let me just say hello to him again. Get that Aria bump, indeed.
Yeah, I was just on with Dave a little while ago. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is really great. Have we how many backers have we got so far?
36 backers so far.
That's good. That's very good. What's the plans for this project going forward then? Is this a one-shot book? Is it going to continue into a series?
It's the way I kind of describe it is it's sort of like an OVA for an anime series. Yeah. So it is going to be an ongoing series, and this is kind of like like the first step in it. Yeah. Oh,
that's cool. That's very cool. So how far along are you in the work process? How many pages are done?
With Angels Awakening?
Yeah.
It's done. Yeah, it's it's completely done. The Bogdan's done, Eric's done, so yeah.
So it's just a case of going to print then?
Yeah.
Wow. So once we're funded then, when can backers expect to get this book in their hands?
I'm shooting for the summer, so it might be around September at the latest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not bad at all. That's a fairly quick turnaround, especially since we'll be finishing sometime like end of next month, I assume. Yeah, dude, this book looks really great. Can you scroll down one more time to the interior pages?
Sure.
Because I gotta say the artwork on these is absolutely beautiful. You've got yourself a good artist.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna have to check this project out now once I close out this stream. Dude, that page is amazing.
I think the words that came out of my mouth when I first saw it were "holy shit." It's just like, damn. Yeah.
Well, that's good. That's good. If your artist has managed to capture what you imagined, that's always really good.
Yeah.
Hey, this book looks great. I saw Jacobus post the link earlier. Let me see if I can find it really quick. There it is. Back Angels Awakening here. Indeed. Guys, check it out. I'm going to check this out for myself after the stream.
Yeah.
It looks really good. Dan, I'm going to try and get, I'm going to get everyone on for a solo show at some point as soon as my schedule clears up. I can't wait to find out more about this and find out about the roaring success it was. So, any last words before we move on with the show?
The only thing I can say is just, Back Angels Awakening. And like I said, if you like action and you like sexy ladies, this is your book.
Awesome. Yeah. That sounds great to me. Thank you so much for coming on, dude.
All right. Thank you very much, Ari. I appreciate it.
Awesome. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. Going well. It's good to see the back room lighting up. We've had a fair few people on today. It's good. We've had a good, successful show so far. We've got Luke up next. Luke Stone. He was on here last week to show us all about his book. So I can't wait to see what sort of progress we've made on that. Let's bring him on right now. He looks ready. Luke, how you doing, dude?
I'm doing pretty good, man. How you doing?
Very good. I didn't want to catch you by surprise like I did last time.
Yeah, I was like drinking or something like that. I was like, oh, hello, I'm here. It's like, at least I have my pants on. So
let me take a quick sip.
Yeah.
So how have you been since we last spoke?
Pretty good. We've had a pretty solid launch. We launched on the 4th, and we're doing pretty good right now. So we still have a little ways to go to get to our funding goal, and but I think we'll get there. And we've got a lot of really cool things to offer with this campaign. So we're ready to go, man.
Hey, awesome. Dean says Captain Stone himself.
Yeah, that's me, man.
Indeed. Awesome. So how about I bring up your screen and you tell us all about your Project Hybrids?
Yeah. So I won't get into playing the video. If you want to follow the link, you can do that. It's pretty it's pretty short. It's about 40 seconds that you can check that out. But we have got 24 days left. So I'm only running 28-day campaigns because I'm trying to release a book every month and a half. So we're only going to run 28 days. We're not going to extend it or anything like that. Once it funds, we're gonna leave it in demand for maybe 2 weeks until we start shipping out packages, and we're gonna shut the whole thing down. So when you see that 24 days, that's what you got left. So don't sleep on it. So I love comic books. I'm a big fan of comic books. Have been a big fan of comic books for a long time. They really weren't. I really wasn't real happy with some of the things that have been coming out in recent years. And I really wanted something that was reminiscent of those old teen books. So what we've done is we've taken folklore and mythology, and we've kind of braided it in with classic 1990s style teen superhero books. And so in this story, we've got the Nephilim, who are the offspring between angels and humans. And these are the precursors for the Greek gods. And in this world, the Nephilim they continue to have babies, but the human side of the DNA kind of takes over, and eventually the angelic DNA that was there is just kind of dormant now. But something happens and it starts to come out, and people start to develop these godlike abilities. And as soon as they get these powers, someone's coming around and starts to abduct them. That's what we cover in kind of the first arc. But what we're doing right now is the second arc. You can still get the first arc with this book. But in the second arc, it's called The Killing Field. And you can get parts 1 and 2, as well as the old arc in this as well. But we find out that there's more than just human trafficking happening. There's all kinds of different layers. And really, to be honest, in true comic book fashion, the fate of humanity is in the balance, and it's up to this kind of failed reverend and his little band of misfit heroes to try to, in secret, stop it all. And so the story just ramps up in this issue. It's a 36-page full color issue. And we're offering free domestic shipping. So anyone in the U.S. gets free shipping. We're offering free discounted shipping. Only physical backers will receive any of the stretch goals. A couple of things that we're offering with this: we have we have 20 copies. Well, not that many left. I think we got maybe 17 copies or 13 copies of a special edition action figure that we're going to be offering, and so that's going to be part of our completist tier. So the completist tier that I'll show you here in just a second, and then you can also do that as an add-on. Again, it's free shipping. Now, when I was 14 years old, I always wanted to have a comic book series that included a role-playing game, because I just feel that the best way to really get into the comic is to also be able to play the comic, wear the comic, all of those things. And
you know what? That's something I've given some thought to as well, because that's right up my alley, that sort of thing. So I'm glad you just mentioned that. I'm gonna have to check this book out for some serious thought.
Yeah, we have a role-playing game, so we're gonna release a full manual later this year. But this is kind of like the tutorial version on a video game. Where you get a chance to play through some of the characters and learn the rules. And it's written by a guy named Nick Tockert, who has developed role-playing games before. And this is a brand new role-playing game system that he's created just for the Hybrids universe. And so you can actually download the free player's guide, the first 10 pages of the book. You have to you have to buy the whole book to get all the goodness.
That's cool. So it's actually a unique game then. It won't be like Dungeons Dragons or
no. He created it's not real rules heavy, so it's not real complicated. It's easy to get in there and to play and have a good time. So and then every physical backer is going to get this trading card. So pretty cool with that. It will have stats on the back. I'm not showing those off yet just because of screen space and everything. But so we're actually doing it's basically 4 books in one campaign. So we've got part 1 and part 2 of the Killing Field that you can get. And so it's a 26 page book, or 30. No, what is it? It's a 32 page floppy with the counting the cover. So it's a 32 page floppy, but this is a 32 page interior copy. So it's going to be like 40 pages.
Right.
And so you get both of those books. You can get both of those books. Plus you can also get the RPG that we have, the Quick Play. Which is 35 plus pages. We're still finishing up a couple of pages, so we don't know exactly what the page count's going to be, but it's looking more like 40 than it is 35.
Okay.
And then we've got the remaster of issue 1. So I've been doing this comic book for a while. I started back in 2015, 2016, right around the birth of the whole Comicsgate thing. Though I just recently kind of made, I'm a Comicsgate guy now. So I started doing this back then.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I started doing this back then, and I wasn't as good as I am now. Not that I'm amazing now, but I'm still trying. I'm learning. I'm trying to hone my craft and everything. I'm a pretty decent writer. I'm getting a lot better with the art stuff, and so we're getting ready to re-release these through Arrow Comics, and I didn't want to put the old book out with Arrow Comics. So we went back and we remastered this thing. And so about 80 to 85% of the art has been redone. We've extended scenes. We've added scenes back in that were originally cut. And we've written new scenes to go in there. So we've taken this, and this is the issue that I wanted to present, 5-6 years ago, but just wasn't, didn't have the money, didn't have the resources, didn't have the abilities to do it back then, but we can now. So that's going to be a 32 page full, we'll only do 100 of these, 32 page full color book. With a holofoil cover. So we're only doing 100 of those because we will have a release in August to the direct market. And so we don't want to step on the toes of that at all. And so that's kind of what we got going on as far as books and things that are available here. Here's some sample pages. So you can see there's an 8-page preview here right on the campaign where you can kind of read the story. This is a great scene. It's not the best scene, but it's a fun scene.
Yeah, I will say the artwork there's a lot of action going on. It's very visually interesting. It looks great.
Well, thanks. I appreciate that. It's we've been working hard to just to improve over the course of the last several years and bring a book that is fun, action packed, but tells a good story too.
And this is your artwork, right?
Yeah, this is me.
Yeah, you're very talented, dude.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
This is great artwork.
Yeah. And
it reminds me of some G.I. Joe comics I've read in the past.
The
look of it. That's cool. I like it.
Yeah, these are some of the remastered pages for issue 1 that you'll see in there. And so just to kind of show you that, we tried to not go as rendered as what I do now, what I currently do, but I also wanted to kind of fit, because what we did is we left some of the story intact of things that we did. So we didn't change it all, but so it still has some of that original flow, and we used some of the original panels and stuff. And we wanted to do it in a way to where it didn't to where it wasn't jarring. And as I've scrolled through there, you can some of those pages have old panels and some of them are new, and some pages weren't changed at all, and it really still kind of flows. So that was fun to try to do. You know, I was like, well, how would I have inked back then? So I've got to try to match the inks. And it turns out if I ink really, really fast, then I match my inking from like 5-6 years ago.
That's interesting. You've got me wondering now, how would I, if I had to go back, how would I adapt my style to look like it did 2 years ago or whatever?
Yeah, it was a trip. And in that book, we're actually going to also offer this backup story. So Piper Seed and I are teaming up. She's my editor for this series, by the way.
Right.
And so we're teaming up on this story called The Rift Riders. And we have an artist by the name of Martha Schwartz, who's done the pages, and a colorist, Jason Smith, who's done the colors for this. And this is going to be at the back of the remaster. So you'll be able to check out that new story that we're doing as well. And so obviously, you know, we got the Trash Man figure. This will be hand painted, limited to 20. I should have the first 2 prototypes here at my house sometime next week, so that we can start the painting process.
That's cool. I'm a big action figure collector, so I love the look of this straight away. It's cool seeing an action figure on a campaign. So limited 20. How do people get their hands on this?
All right, there's 2 ways to really get that. The first one is, I'll try not to give anyone a seizure with moving real fast here. People are photosensitive with that. But I got a lot of art on this page. So, all right, the best way to get that is, well, there's 2 ways. There are 10 of the completest packs available, and it's going to go in that. So for $150, you get a sketch card, you get the Chibi, our newest Chibi sticker, you get cover A version, which we're only offering that with the completest version, I believe. And then cover B, and then we get I'm doing this thing called the black cover. So on my last campaign, it's like this matte black with clear coat print, and so it's real glossy for the artwork, and it's really cool. So you get all of those covers, plus you get the limited edition remaster, and you get the trade paperback. Not the trade paperback, you get the role-playing game, and you get a sketch cover. And so like the sketch cover, I'm doing a front and back all the way across sketch with inked and gray tones, and then the action figure. So you get all of that in that $150 pack. So it's like, and it's free US shipping and discounted international shipping. So that's the best way. The other way to get it is just to put an add-on. It's a $30 add-on because they're so
cool.
limited. Yeah.
Oh, that's really good. That's really good. $30. Is it a 3D printed figure?
It is. It's I'm not real positive their process, but I know they have to cure, so they might be like acrylic or something like that. But they're really nice, and so we're looking forward to this guy has done a few action figures for other campaigns in the past that I've seen, and
articulated.
They will be articulated at the neck, the shoulders, and the waist. So it's not fully articulated, but that's that costs a lot more for the modeling and stuff to do that. And so it's something that I hope to do a 6-inch figure down the road, a nice big 6-inch figure that's fully articulated.
Oh, that's really cool. You're gonna have to let me know when you do that 6-inch figure, because I'm all over like the CG action figure.
Yeah.
There's what, Johnny Phantasm, there's Ethan's that he's doing. Other than that, not many. And now you've joined the team. So
yeah, this will be a 4-inch action figure, and I hope to by the end of the last arc is to have a whole set of 10 action figures that for all of like kind of the main characters that are part of the team, so you can play them. But yeah, all the other ones will be 3 3/4, and Trash Man's 4 inches. So because he's bigger than everybody else, so he's got to be bigger, right?
You know what? That's really cool. I like that you've got an action figure on this. That's right up my alley. Scroll back up to the top real quick before we close out. What are we on currently with backers?
51 backers.
51 backers. 24 days left. We're almost at $2,500 US.
Yes.
72% of our flexible goal, guys. I cannot stress this highly enough. This book looks great. It's got a cool RPG feature with it. And guys, an action figure. You know I love action figures. I know you love action figures. Check it out. There's the link. It's in the live chat. I want to draw your attention to a comment real quick. Jacobus says, Luke, come see me. I may want some commissions done.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. He likes the look of your artwork, obviously. Just, it looks great. So, any last words before we close out then on your project?
Yeah, definitely come by, help out with it. We appreciate it. Everything is ready to go. It's going to be hitting the printer probably even before the campaign's over. We plan on shipping this thing out within 2 to 3 weeks after the close of the campaign. And so this will be my third book now with Comicsgate. I've done, I think a total of 16 different campaigns, and we fulfilled. So we can guarantee that you're going to get the book, and there's a lot going on here, and I just want people to get involved with the story. If you don't want to like pay international shipping, or maybe you're worried about taking a chance on the series, a couple of things that I will suggest is if you are worried about taking a chance on the series, message me on Twitter at Luke Stone Studios, and I will send you a couple of PDFs like for the first couple of issues, so that you can get a taste for what the Hybrid universe really is. And then we also have this really cool perk here for those who don't want to have to deal with shipping. It's the digital deluxe, and it is everything that I have ever done for the Hybrid universe in digital format. So it is a huge file that you can download all the individual pieces and wallpapers for your computer and phones and tablets and stuff like that. There's even a digital coloring book, so you can grab some of those images and color those in your favorite software. So yeah, check it out. Give it a chance. I'm happy to, if you have any other questions, just get a hold of me at lukestonestudios.com. I'm more than happy to answer any of those questions. And I look forward to you getting a hold of this Hybrids book and learning more about this universe.
Oh, that's cool. There's a lot of ways for backers to get into this project then. That's really good. Luke, thanks so much for coming on. It's good talking to you today.
Yeah.
Thank you. And we'll get you on a solo show soon enough.
All right. Sounds good, man.
Awesome. Right. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Right. Very good. That project looked awesome. We've had a lot of good projects on today. Every single one of them have come on. They looked really good. Never asked me for commissions. Very good. Oh, Dave's back. Yeah. Bloody hell, Dave. Missed you, my friend. I just checked the private chat we have going on. We had Jacobus in the chat who was going to come on and tell you all about Twisted Fairy Tales, but he's had to run. No problem. We're already at over an hour long on this stream. So we've done really well. We've had everyone on who has joined the back room so far. The back room, the green room, whatever. Dave was having a shit. Nice to know. Jacobus has updated the Twisted Fairy Tale page. If I want to have a look, I will have a look in just a second. Let me share my screen. I'm going to tell you all about Twisted Fairy Tales. Let's go Windows StreamYards. There we go. And we're inceptioning once more. Stay classy, Dave. Indeed. Right. So I know we're on the Adventure Tailors right now, but let me tell you all about another project called Twisted Fairy Tales, if my internet hurries up. Let's see, if we just search Twisted, it should come up. And that's embarrassing, it hasn't. There we go, Twisted Fairy Tales. Featuring that, let me just say real quick. The picture you see when you search for Twisted Fairy Tales, this one here, is actually Snow White from the story Neve and I are contributing to this book. So if you want to see a beautiful rendition of Snow White, check out Twisted Fairy Tales. There's another beautiful rendition of Snow White on the banner, but there we'll play the trailer in a second. But sign up to receive a free art print with a physical backing, and I can tell you for a fact this free art print is absolutely beautiful. So what is Twisted Fairy Tales? It's an anthology book headed by the Bargain Bin Show. So the four of us, Jacobus, Rob, Dave, and myself. Obviously, you know us as the Bargain Bin crew. And we're all contributing a short story about a fairy tale, like classic fairy tale that you know and love, but with a twist. That's the key. A twist. It's Twisted Fairy Tales. And it's not only us in the campaign. Like, it's an anthology book. It'll be featuring a whole bunch of other previously unpublished artists and writers and CG creators doing their own short fairy tale stories with a twist. So it's a great way. It's a great just Comicsgate book. And remember, guys, being Comicsgate is cool. I've seen a lot of shit on Twitter in the past week. Comicsgate is cool. Trust me. So if you want to get in on a really cool Comicsgate book, and really the first one of its kind, like there's never been a CG show come together to create a book before. This is it, Twisted Fairy Tales by the Bargain Bin. So there's going to be so much awesome content by young and new creators. So yeah, what's inside? Medley of mini comics ranging from 3 to 8 pages, from Rapunzel to the Gingerbread Man, with each being more twisted than the last. Check out Jacobus Gotex on Twitter for a free story contained. Indeed, on his Twitter, he has pinned to the top an example story from what is going to be in the book, and it is really funny. It is really good. Mock cover. This is a new image, so I'm seeing this for the first time. The anthology currently sitting at 60 plus pages of stories. That's really cool. I'm glad we've got so many people in on this book. It's let's make this a success, guys. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Muted. I have no words. I have no words at all. I have no words. Was I muted for the whole trailer? I hope not. I hope not. Oh god, that's embarrassing. Dave says, if anyone wants to see a well-run show, what a well-run show looks like, is here on my channel. Go check out his channel. He's a really good YouTuber. He's doing well for himself. Oh my god, please don't tell me I was muted for the whole thing. Oh, that's embarrassing. That's since before the trailer. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. That's terrible. How did that happen? Anyway, guys. Oh, that's well embarrassing. Let me I'll talk a little bit about it again, but let me bring up this screen. And let me tell you about the Adventure of Tales in Outer Space. I'm well and truly embarrassed now that happened. So, guys, the Adventure of Tales in Outer Space has landed on Indiegogo. Make sure you check it out. The link is in the description. That's completely thrown me off now. But yeah, Luke's saying, thanks for letting me chill. No problem. No problem at all. Let me show you what I've got going on here really quick. So the Adventure Tales in Outer Space. Links in the description. Make sure you check out that one. Make sure you sign up. Let me show you off some artwork real quick. Because we have Chubb's artwork and we have Preston Acevedo's artwork, which will be available as 2 awesome trading cards on this campaign. Remember, you can only get this one if you sign up, and you can only get this one if you back the featured tier. So make sure you get on that. Really quickly before we wrap up what turned out to be a horrendous ending. Make sure you check out the campaign when it launches, because we'll be featuring all this beautiful original artwork. And yeah, here's big. Bloody hell. It's all going well today. All going well. Let me zoom out a bit. So here's 3 big reasons why you should check out the Adventures of Taylor in Outer Space. It's going to be a really cool campaign, and I promise you it won't be as shoddy as the ending of this stream. Anyway, here's another piece of artwork I like to show everyone. A really cool double splash page. All this and more will be featured on the campaign. So there's going to be all of this original artwork that you can purchase on the Taylor's campaign. Twisted Fairy Tales, there's the link. Jack was saying, just call it a night. Just call it a night. I can't believe that. I'm going to have to go back and see how far into the stream I was muted. That's well and truly embarrassing. I did a whole spiel for Twisted Fairy Tales that I don't think anybody here. We demand Neve host the next one. Indeed. Yeah. The Bargain Bin Boys are so professional. Oh, God. Anyway, but it was really cool to see that we had a good turnout today with regards to everyone else who came on to talk about their books. I'm glad that went well. I noticed we did get a few signups. I hope we got a few new backers for the various projects that we're on. I know we did last time. It's really cool to see these shows paying off now, paying dividends in actual backers and signups getting generated here. So thank you everyone who showed up in the chat. Thank you everyone who's roasted me tonight. It's actually a lot of fun reading the live chat. I'm going to call it a night now because obviously the beer's gone to my head and I can't run a stream properly. So that means lots of people have seen you mess up. Yeah, exactly. Hey, guys, thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it. Stay tuned for the next one. I hope we get a whole bunch of new creators on next time. Whole bunch of returning creators. And yeah, guys, remember, Bargain Bin Show tomorrow, 8 p.m. GMT on my channel. I promise you I'll do a better job of hosting. Right, I'll see you all soon.